I found this shockingly amazing guitar at a shockingly amazing price. And I was also shocked when I found out that these pickups, which definitely look like humbuckers, are actually single coils. Shocking! But this guitar remains a UFO, an unidentified fender-shaped object. I don't know who made it, but whoever did make it knows what they're doing. There's a lot of shockingly cool things going on with this guitar, and I'm going to tell you all about it. We're going to delve into the mysterious origins of this Mr. Atomic thingy. We're also going to talk about these single coil pickups, these single-buckers. They're actually Valco Vistatone style pickups. And we're going to do a quick tonal comparison between these and regular humbuckers and some single coils. And those are the shocking details of what we're going to be doing today on Ray Plays Guitar. Let's get into it. So I saw this on Facebook Marketplace. It looked beautiful, and turns out a lot of the information that I received about this guitar turned out to be absolutely wrong. So as you can see on the headstock, it says Mr. Atomic, friendly robot. It's kind of like that Japanese robot. And then the fine print, it says, obeys the 3 laws of Asimov. That'd be Isaac Asimov, and the 3 laws of robotics. I was told that this guitar was made by Atomic Guitars, and even given the name of the guy who made it. I emailed him, sending him pictures, and they said, nope, had nothing to do with it. But it seems like a guitar that was made by a company, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Let's just go over the specs real quick. So we have known knowns.
There are things we know,
and then we have known unknowns.
So that is to say, we know there are some things we do not know.
We'll start with the known knowns, okay? What do we know about this guitar? The body's super light, and it is cut lean. So I took the neck off, and in the neck pocket, it said cut lean, and also gave a date, an assembly date. And that's what makes me think that it was made at a shop, because it was like, hey, we're done with this, and now we're going to do this, and we're finished with it on this day, whatever. If somebody who was making it themselves probably wouldn't be doing that. So yeah, and the body is cut lean, and it's super light. So it's cut really thin here, and then you have this extra bevel here, about the heel. And I'm estimating this guitar to be around 5 pounds. 5 pounds, 8 ounces is my guess. When I get a scale, we'll find out how right I am. The neck is a Fender licensed neck. It's made by Musicraft, and it's got amazing flame on here. But I'll try to take some better pictures. But it's got an amazing flame, and it's quarter sawn, and it goes from a soft V shape down here up to a C. It's a very, very comfortable neck, and it just looks great. We got the tuners. What are those? Hipshot open tuners, open gear tuners. They look great, and they're lightweight. Rosewood fretboard, mother of pearl abalone inlays. So some of them have a really nice abalone look to it, which matches perfectly with this ice blue metallic finish here. It is a Gibson scale, 24.75 inch scale length. So it's a shorter scale length than a standard Fender. It has the Hipshot grip lock open guitar tuning machines with pearl tuner buttons. We talked about that. Has a Mastery string tree. Callahan hardtail bridge. It's a hardtail. How about that? It's got a 3-way toggle, 1 volume knob, and it has these Roadhouse Vistatone pickups.
Oh, really?
Which are remakes of the original Valco Vistatone pickups.
Really?
They're constructed a little differently. The coil is here, and then the magnets are on this side. But the sound is really shocking. We'll listen to these in a minute. So those are the known knowns on this guitar. The known unknowns. What kind of wood is this body? I don't know. The only thing I have to go on is the neck pocket. What do you guys think that is? I know there's not a lot of wood to go by, but I mean, it could be alder, it could be maple. I don't know. The fret material, I don't know what it is. I think it's stainless steel. It looks and feels like stainless steel, so I'm going with stainless steel, but it is not verified. The nut material, I don't know what that is. Yeah, and it's super, super, super light. But if anyone knows anything about this guitar at all, or has any clue what might be going on with this thing, please let me know, because I would love to find out what kind of wood this is. I would love to know who put this together and who built this and where they got this body from. Did they make this body? Did they buy a body and then modify it? What's going on? And why is it so light? So what does it sound like? I'm plugged into my Vox Night Train, which is plugged into this Mojo Tone cabinet, housing 2 Celestion Greenback speakers. We're just on the bright side, which is the clean side of this amp. This is the bridge pickup. Together. Neck. Big sound. The notes sound big, but they're not thick. They're kind of transparent. It has what I call a surfacey sound. The sound's all on top. It's big, but it doesn't get in the way. Does that make sense? So the guy that owned Roadhouse Pickups, he got a hold of some old Vistatones and just reverse engineered them.
Oh, really?
And from what I've read, these are very, very good replications of the originals.
Really?
Now, from what I've heard, the guy of Roadhouse Pickups, and I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Rumor has it that he now is working for Supro. And they're making these pickups, or at least these pickups are being made under the Valco name again. I don't really know much about what's going on with that.
Well, there's some things we do not know.
What I do know is I really dig these pickups. They're very different than anything else.
The actual plates that the actual pickups are mounted on, normally with a normal humbucker or anything, you would use an inert material like a nickel silver or something, so it didn't affect the magnetic field. These are completely the opposite. Everything in these pickups is actually a magnetic steel, and that does a wondrous thing with the magnetic field. In fact, it's very, very similar to the effect that you get with a Telecaster style guitar, where you actually have a pickup mounted to a steel plate. The pickup is mounted with steel screws, so it's almost like a Faraday cage where the whole pickup becomes magnetic. And this does two wondrous things: this fabulous unique sound which is still really, really usable today, and it also creates a quieter sounding single coil pickup, so you get that focus sound of a single coil, but you still get that kind of fatness that you get with a humbucker. So everybody looks at these and think it's a humbucker. That in fact is not true. It is a single coil pickup, but because this whole metal plate is going on and the magnets are actually mounted to it, that's what gives it its unique tone, and it's so relevant today.
Really?
Why don't we do a little tonal comparison? We're going to compare these pickups with this guitar, which has Seymour Duncan 59s in it, and then we'll also compare it to my CP Thornton. But this is actually a P90 here and a regular single coil up here. Let's check it out. So yes, it's an amazing guitar. And I got it for the same price as a single ping pong paddle from Tiffany & Company. Shocking! But yeah, these pickups, they're high output pickups. But for a high output single coil, they're surprisingly low noise. They're not without noise, no, but let me turn the gain up. Yep. And that's all pickup noise. Put it in the middle, it goes away. But there's that. But compare that to this single coil, that's the noise on that. That's the noise on this P90.
A quieter sounding single coil pickup.
Oh, really?
But I would love to find out who built this guitar. If any of you have any idea about this guitar, please let me know. I think through the power of the internet and with all of your help, we can find out the origin of this guitar. Somebody out there knows, right? Right? But this is an amazing guitar, and I feel very fortunate to have found it. Or I feel like this guitar found me. But I love it. And I got it for the same price as a 40-pound wheel of Parmigiano Reggiano. Oh, and there's a serial number on the back plate there. It's 03852. But yeah, I would love to know who made this guitar. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today as I showed and told you all about my Mr. Atomic Friendly Robot guitar, the mystery make. We're gonna figure it out though, right? If you have any questions, or if you know any information about this guitar, please leave that down below. If you found this video helpful, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to Ray Plays Guitar, hit that notification bell, but most of all, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.